If you only knew the power of the dark side.
More powerful than a locomotive.
Hulk! Smash!
Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound.
There's more to them than meets the eye.
Hey there, boils and ghouls. So Red Hot Chili Peppers kicking off Chuckles Crypt here on Rhode Island Free Radio. And if you didn't see our live podcast of me dancing, it's because we don't have one. That's right. Behind the mic, I was doing what they call the Kenny Ropa dance. And if you don't know what USWF is, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Across the table from me, Mr. George Garner. To the right, Nurse Misery. And to the left, of course, Tony Jones.
You were just doing what I like to call white man dancing.
Yeah, white man ain't got no rhythm. And this week we're talking about the man that does have some rhythm. And last time we talked about Batman versus Superman. And I figured I could bring up some good points on both Batman and Superman. And you, the listeners, by listening to these verses that I'm going to give you, give me who you think would win. And whoever gives me a creative enough answer, I will provide a free Chuckles and Laugh Show DVD to you. And I'll autograph and all that other good stuff. We'll give you all the info where to get that from towards the end of the night. Batman, The Dark Knight. There's not much I can't say that you don't already know about the man. Especially if you're a Chuckles Crypt fan. You know probably more about Batman than I do. Tuning into this, if it's possible. The Dark Knight is how I learned how to read, because as a young clown, I hated those things called books because there was too many letters to it.
Comic books have enough pictures to equal out the words.
And so I had to eventually learn why Batman was punching that funny little clown in the face. I mean, what did the clown deserve to get nailed in the head with a batarang? Who knew? But I had to figure that out.
You know, it's a funny thing you mentioned that, because I started reading comic books because those pictures just made it seem so important that you had to figure out what they were saying.
You did. And as a kid, I had a good upraising. I'm not going to say that. That's not the reason why I'm an evil clown. My family took very good care of me in my fourth resurrection. But I never once got a complete Batman story. Not until I got a little older. I always got the Batmans that were halfway in between the story.
So you never saw the beginning or the
end?
Just kind of.
Or if I did get the end, I never got the beginning of how it happened.
What do you mean? You mean the regular monthly comic?
Yeah,
book?
I always had it somewhere in between.
Well, it was always somewhere in between because it was like a serial presentation.
Right, but I never got the
month
book
to month.
before that to figure out what was going on. And it would be from different series. Like one time I would have Dark Knight. The next time I'd get the Detective.
Oh, I see, right.
And the next time I'd get Batman.
So basically you had a patchwork Batman.
I did. And one of my favorite patchworks, because it never really mattered with this one, was the Brave and the Bold. Because if it was patchwork, who cared? Because each one of those Brave and the Bold was a different story.
Yes, the team-ups usually were, right. It was a story self-contained in each issue.
Right,
Yeah,
and it was
all
great.
one-shots.
I mean, you had some of the jobbers in the DC universe, try to say that, teaming up with Batman. I mean, you had Plastic Man, a villain that Batman trained to becoming a hero, teaming up with him. And, of course, you had now, he's very popular, but I don't think he was so much popular back when we were kids. And yet, I'm talking about the Green Arrow. Now, most of us think of that as Green Arrow as a green carbon copy of Batman.
Not true.
No.
Well, he's got
They have similarities.
he's got the
They're
money
both
for
rich boys,
yeah,
but
he's got the money.
It's kind of where
He's
it ends.
trained like Batman, and he's a person like Batman.
But his personality, no.
They're different, but they're similar.
Similar, yeah, but like I said, I just not until you just mentioned that right now, I never even thought of that the similarity between them because the personalities are so different.
They are so different, but how they come to be is very similar.
Yeah, their backstories have similarities, but the characters themselves
Right.
separate themselves enough where
But
you can.
unlike most DC characters, these two guys are just men with money.
Yes.
Men with money and,
And
training.
training.
That ends up becoming superheroes, just like Batman. And that's one of the things I loved about The Brave and the Bold is you never knew who was going to be in that series. One of my favorite, Booster Gold. Everybody out there is going to get a chuckle, especially if you know who Booster Gold is, which is probably about four of you.
slim.
There's probably more that know who Plastic Man is than Booster Gold, but
Which is sad.
yeah, historical time traveling character, and it was DC's attempt at a comedian.
Yeah.
A comedian hero, which was really good. And he had such books as Booster Gold having a drink-off contest with Jonah Hex.
Yeah.
I mean, that was incredible. I mean, you released a comic book telling kids it's okay to have a drink-off competition with someone.
But only back in the Wild West. It
Yeah, but
wasn't
still,
appropriate nowadays.
what kid would read that and say, I want to try whiskey? I know I did after I read that. It's like, well, if my superheroes are trying, it's got to be good. I mean, there was no bars on the limit right there. What was supposed to be kid-friendly and what was not. Comics were the it factor.
Yeah. But at least on the plus side, you could tell the characters were always over 21, so they weren't promoting underage drinking ever.
No,
they were
they
just
never were.
glamorizing drinking, which is still bad.
Now, you get off the Brave and the Bold and you get into some of the other series like The Dark Knight, and they call it The Dark Knight for a reason. If you have never read a Dark Knight book,
You have not read Batman.
right, these are some of the most maniacal, well, yes, darkest stories that you will read that DC puts out. I mean, the criminals in this, they're more violent. They're more off to kill someone, like the Joker, or the newest guy there. I'm trying to remember his name. The guy that goes around assassinating cops. I mean, there's some really dark characters in this that you wouldn't have in other books. Hence the name, Dark Knight. And then you get into the detective series. That's the one that launched them all. Mm-hmm. So you can't really beat on it too bad. And when you think of Batman, everybody goes, the guy never uses guns. Not so. If you remember the original detective series, when it first started off with, he had a gun. Some really good stories come out of that, but they're not as dark as The Dark Knight. They're more set along.
Well, it wasn't possible to be as dark as The Dark Knight.
No.
Because Detective Comics, the origin of Batman was
He's over 75
30s?
years old. I think he just hit 77 or 76 because I know we just celebrated the 75th anniversary. Really,
He's like a year behind Superman.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
because they could only go so dark. Because if you remember, there was that talk about evil. There was that comics code that they were up against, which was a horrible thing. And yeah, so actually, the original Batman, and some Batman fans would probably want to execute me for saying this, but if you go back and read, I guess what you would call the golden age of comics Batman, like the 50s, early 60s, that Batman bears a striking resemblance to the Burt Ward, Adam West Batman TV show.
oh no, you're definitely right.
Right, I know.
And
I'm
if you're
right,
a fan,
right? But a lot of people don't like to acknowledge that. They like to remember the golden age Batman as being a lot darker,
right?
but which wasn't the case.
Well, if you go into the Brave and the Bold, it goes back to that series where it's Batman, it's goofy.
Yeah.
And it started off being not so much of a serious book. It's a comic book. But The Dark Knight was a more serious way of portraying Batman that we see now in our eyes because of movies, such as Tim Burton's Batman that came out, and, of course, the latest installments, which I heavily enjoy those three. I know a lot of people don't like the third one because there's too much build-up.
The third one of
Dark Knight. But I'll get to my reason why I like that after the song. But we can always argue this point, but I will settle this one way. It is true that in Gotham, it is definitely a brutal planet to live in. Coming up next on Chuckles Crypt, Alice Cooper's Brutal Planet.
We're spinning round on this ball of hate. There's no parole, there's no great escape. We're sentenced here until the end of days. And then, my brother, there's a price to pay. We're only human, we were born to die, without the benefit of reason why. We live for pleasure to be satisfied, and now it's over, there's no place to hide. Why don't you come down to, it's such a brutal planet, it's such an won't you come down to